Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a Let It Snow Thrift Flip Christmas decor. So here's my thrift store piece. I got this a few years back from Goodwill, and I think I only paid about $5 for it. It is warped. It is something that was from Hobby Lobby, and it does have a big crack in it. So I'm going to be revamping this. I'm going to take the chalkboard out and I'm going to put it back in, but I just want to paint it with some black paint. I'm also going to be painting this blue color in the black, and then I'm going to be taking some white paint and making this more white because I'm doing a Let It Snow theme, so I need it to be white. Alright, so here's my white paint. I'm going to be painting this. You can see I already did the black, and I do have the back piece painted black too. I'm going to do a couple coats really lightly of the white here. I still want some of this distressed look to show through with the bare wood color, and I might need to actually sand it a little bit also. But I'm going to go ahead and get my 2 coats on here, and I'm not going to fix the crack. I'm going to leave it. I think it looks kind of neat that way, having the crack there. So let me get this finished up, and then we will get started on the next piece. So here's the next piece that I'm going to be working on. This is a Let It Snow sign from the Dollar Tree. I bought a couple of these a few years back. Haven't done anything with them yet, so might as well do it now. I am going to be using Tomte Red on here. I'm going to paint everything red except for the snowflake. I want to leave it white because I'm going to be putting something on top of it that's white. It's probably going to take me a couple coats to paint this. I want to make sure I have good coverage and that the color looks all uniform, because sometimes when you use a red on bare wood, it can get a little splotchy looking. Alright, so I'm going to get this finished up. Like I said, I'll probably need to do 2 coats, and then I'm going to paint the snowflake white. And once it's all dry, we can get started with some details. Now that it's all dry, I'm taking some of the white paint, and I'm going to be going in and defining all the letters on here. And make sure that you can read it, that they're just not all bunched together. You want to define them just a little bit. Alright, so I'll get this finished up, and then we'll go to the next step. Alright, now my next thing I'm going to do is take some of this snow text on here. It's just an old paintbrush that I have, and I use it specifically for this. Now, you can get this snow text on Amazon, but it is cheaper to get it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. So I just want to put a little bit of snow on all of the letters here in different spots. And I'm not going to be putting any on the dot on the I, because I'm going to be doing something different there. How about we put a little bit on the top of the L here, a little bit more on the E. Got to put some on the S too. And I'm also going to put some on this section of the S also. Makes it look a little more dimensional. How about a little bit more on the T's? Okay, now that it's dry, I'm going to be taking some of these snowflakes that I have here, and I'm going to hot glue this size and make it my eye dot. Now, these are the same snowflakes that I used to make my snowflake tree for my Winter Wonderland video. I will have that link down below if you haven't seen that. And I'll also have the link down below. I got these on Amazon. You get 5 different sizes, and there's 100 of them. And I can't remember if it's like $16. It's really, really a great price for them. And I love these little ones. They give you a bunch of the little ones. They're perfect for your Christmas DIYs. Now on the snowflake here, I'm taking this one size here. It's going to go in the middle, and I cut up another snowflake to get some pieces off of it, just to bring it out more, as you can see here. And I have 8 pieces. Let's go ahead and get these on. So this is just making the wood snowflake a little more 3D looking here. Give it some dimension. And I'm also going to be taking one of the little ones and putting it on the very top here. All right, that is all that I'm going to do on the Let It Snow sign. So I also took 3 of those snowflakes and painted them with the red, and I'm just going to be hot gluing the smaller size on top, and these are going to be hot glued on that wood piece. Let's go ahead and get these done. All right, so my next thing are these old ice skates. I got these from a thrift store many, many years ago, I think for either $2 or $3. I'm always looking for these all year long. I've never found any that were super expensive. I think the most I've ever paid was $5 for a pair, and they were a really nice pair. So I have these little boot socky things. I don't even know what they're for exactly. I got them at Gordman's many years ago, and I thought they looked great on skates. You know, like when you hang the skates on an old sled. Because I do have mine on another pair like this that are red. So I also want to tie up the laces because they have to hang on that sign. You can see I put an eye hook here because this is where the skates are going to be hanging from. And I want to do something here on the black. What I'm going to do is take just some of my white paint with an old toothbrush. I'm going to splatter it so it will look like snow is falling on there. And here's that Let It Snow sign. So I'm thinking about putting it about right here because I want to cover up where it's going to be tied, the laces, so you won't see that. So I'll probably have like where the snowflake is, kind of push it up just a little bit more, I think is what I want to do. And then of course the skates are going to hang all the way down here, and I will be hot gluing on those snowflakes. So here it is. I have everything splattered. I got the skates put on there, and here's those snowflakes that I did. Now the first thing I want to do is get that glued on, and I just glued it on with some E6000, so this is all dry and ready to be fancied up a little bit more. We're going to take some greenery picks here that I have, and I want to put this down at the bottom. It's just too much white down there, and I don't want to put all snowflakes down there, so I thought some greenery, make it a little farmhouse-ish looking here. So I'm just going to be wiring all of these together, and these little picks here that have the bells and the buffalo check I got from Walmart a few years back, and I already had this the greenery part already, just some pieces I had left over. So I'm gonna get this all wired up, I think like this, and I'll probably have to move a few pieces. It's a little bare in the middle, just have to move some of the greenery around. All right, so I have this all done, and you see I just kind of pulled this over here just to fill in that gap. I want to get this hot glued on here. So let me go ahead and fix this. Actually, that little piece is in my way. It's not making it flat enough, so let's kind of move this to another spot. There we go. That looks a lot better. All right, so I'm just going to put a bunch of hot glue here on the flat part of the stems here and press it on. All right, now it's time to hot glue the snowflakes on. Let's see where I want to put them. I think like that. And we'll put this one here. And how about we put this one way up there? Okay. Now I could leave it just as is, but I want to dress it up just a little bit more. I have these little clip greenery pieces that I got from Walmart a few years back. They have that same black and red buffalo check in them. So I'm just going to clamp them up there at the top of the skates. And that's it. So here it is. I set it by my fireplace. It's probably going to go on my front porch instead. But I just wanted to show you to it right now because I haven't done any Christmas decorating yet. I think this is really cute. And of course you can always just dress up the Let It Snow sign the way I did and hang it on your front door or inside of a wreath. I hope that I could give you an idea how to paint the Let It Snow sign from the Dollar Tree. Now tomorrow night I've got another video coming up. I am participating in an open collaborations hosted by my good friends Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling, Annie from Crafting with Indiana Jones, and Monica from Up All Night DIY. And this is going to be at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is going to be faux or real gingerbread. And of course, mine is going to be some faux gingerbread DIYs. So I want to wish everybody a very wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.